Okay, so here I am back in Europe again. Going to get one more under the belt. We're in Lithuania. We are in Vilnius, Lithuania, and I've lined up one here. It looks like I'm going to take 18 tons of olives here from the Noskonida, which I believe is where I actually am right now. I'm going to take it north through Latvia into Estonia, and drop it off at the BLT. Sounds good. It is Saturday 6:02, or they need it Saturday 6:02, Saturday 10:42 p.m. It is Saturday 0:15, and okay, so they need it there by pretty much the end of the day. It shouldn't be an issue. I don't even know if I'm going to need to sleep. I guess I hope I don't. 7 hours and 53 minutes. No, should be able to make that. No problem. Pretty straightforward. Almost 14,000 euro. I got just over 107,000 right now, saving up to get a new truck. So let's just do that. Just got done doing a Empire Total War, so I recommend taking a look at that one. I have a cold, which is why I'm home today and kind of doing this.
Všechno je připraveno, jdeme jet.
Hold on. There we go. Didn't have my pedals totally set right. I don't know why they got me like that. Set in. Sorry, my pedals weren't connected to my main steering thing. Alright, whoa, sorry. Here in the cab. Alright, I've got my voice bot set up too, but I have to pick up... Oh no! So I'm not at the place I need to be. I've got to be someplace else. I'm not even parked. That's funny. Weird start there. All right. So I'm at the GNT, which is where I dropped off my last load, and I'm heading out of here later on, fella, wherever you are. Just after midnight on Saturday. On Saturday. Hold on a second here. I wanted to get a different voice because that's not it. Sorry. Because I want to cycle through these. Who do we got here? It's Romanian. I already had Dutch Helga, so I'll go Dutch Carl. No, I had Dutch Carl, right? Deutsch? English Doug now? Okay. Get back there. Sorry, I should have hammered this stuff out before I
turn right.
Started.
Turn right.
Will do, Doug. That's where we're going, the Rosaronota or whatever. This is a Baltic company, definitely. So, last time I was in the cab was with Pete, my brother-in-law. Took us down through to Italy.
To turn right.
Before heading back up here to the Baltic, where I left my truck in Lithuania. Oh, gonna drive over the curb there. Since then, Pete, Eric, and I have done Ghost Recon Wildlands. Pete and I also picked up.
You have arrived at your destination.
Storm
Your route
Chasers.
guidance is now finished.
Storm Chasers and flashing lights. So you get to see more of those in the channel as well as we play our alter egos in those in those scenarios. And we have a couple more games coming for the freebooters. We're in the finals, so that's kind of big. 2 different places. Helsingborg. I can't tell. It doesn't. Does it show I've been to Helsingborg? I think it has. Yeah. But I'm going to Paldiski, so gonna take this job. 2 loaded trailers. 2 loading. And this one's gonna get up to Estonia or whatever that is. All right. So yeah, we're going to be playing more of those. So you get to see some of those. We have an Armello on the channel. Armello is on Twitch. On my Twitch channel. Tommy Naperville. And then...
Let's do this.
Okay, I never noticed that's what he said before. Alright, we step out. There's our rig. Got this baby lined up. Got it on there. I don't know which side we're on when we launch it, but let's pull that lever. Get the lights on. Get the power, the air. Pop back inside. Let's see, we're doing show waybill. Show waybill.
Showing current job information.
18 tons of olives to the Paldiski BLT expected by 22:49. The 14th, the 22 hours, 7. Okay, close panel.
Turning info panel off.
Alright, gear, taking it out of park and rolling. Alright, so since I drove last, I did do a mechanic simulator. Car mechanic simulator. I do enjoy that still. But I had just a little bit of problem. I've got a new test path in there, and I needed to run that before I took a bunch of stuff apart before I realized, later guy, before I realized that the last element that was wrong with the car was the fan. So, making the noise. Anyway, so that took a little bit longer than usual. But yeah, Empire Total War, I continued on.
Get ready to turn left.
1716.
Turn left.
And I do still enjoy that game. Pete's thinking about possibly... Oh, wait, out. Possibly Rome Total War, so I want to do one of those before... you know, just in case Pete wants to get it. But I'll see if I have time. Not sure. And then AmSim has got a new... I think they have a new truck coming in there. Don't know what that is yet. My guess is going to be Freightliner. Although it could be
Get ready
Mac.
to turn right.
We'll see. Officer. So that too. I mean, I just never...
Right.
You never know what I'm going to play next because there's so many great games I have that I gotta find time to do some of them. And I can't just do all of them. I have to pick the ones I really like. Like I said, we're going to do some more... you're going to see some Storm Chasers.
Get ready to turn left.
Pete and I are going to act as Storm Chasers,
Turn left.
which is also a pretty fun looking game. We're going through the single player missions right now, which kind of show you the mechanics and what you need to be looking for. Going, buddy. I'm going, don't go. He hit me. And I did get the ticket. Even though I was in front of him. What a piece of work. I guess he had right away. I've gone at 17% damage too. So he didn't even slow down.
Go straight on.
Following this guy in the BCP. Anyway. Lost my train of thought after that accident. Cool, let's see the tires spinning in my rearview mirror. The opposite direction. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so we need to do that before we do storm chasing, so we know kind of what you do, how things work and all that stuff. Speed limit 50. I'm gonna go 53 and just. I'm gonna set my cruise here. Until it jumps up. Bus coming out. Looks like it may be jumping up here. It's gotta be jumping up soon. Although I got a roundabout to come up here. Yeah, let me do this roundabout before I get talking some more again. I don't want to get in it with this guy next to me. This fuel truck. You know what I'm saying?
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
I'm going because he's got to come on to the outside. He's coming over.
Keep right.
I probably did this wrong.
Exit now.
Alright. Okay. Speed limit 50, huh? I think it's going to jump up here, though. Speed limit 70. Alright. Okay, so, yeah, so we're going to need to finish the single player so we know how to storm chase. And then we're going to have some adventures there, so that should be fun to watch. And the graphics aren't great, but they're not awful. I mean, it's fun. You'll see. So, I mean, the
right.
sound is okay.
Then exit right.
You know, let's see. Could be better, could be
Exit right.
worse. But the price is definitely good. Exit left. Is that what he said? I know I'm going to be right here, so anyway. Slept on my bed there. So anyway, once we know how to storm chase, we'll get out and that should be fun. And then we have to learn to do some single player in flashing lights so we can go out on the road there. I'd say the graphics are probably fairly similar in those titles, flashing lights and storm chasers. Slowing down through here. Going too fast. Changing lanes in an intersection. All sorts of horrible things here. 822, huh? I don't know what that is. Is that a store? You know, and in flashing lights we could be police,
Keep left, and then turn left.
paramedic, or fire. So that'll be fun too. And we're actually hoping we can get Eric to pick that up as well. I'm going. I hope this guy doesn't go. Well, anyway, he hits me. He did not. All right, good. Oops. So that'll be fun. And then of course we have more Wildlands to do. I want to start a new season of Phantom Doctrine. Again, I kind of lost that last one. My KGB agent got killed on a mission, which you could see. It was kind of stupid on my part. But again, I was doing KGB to sort of learn the ropes, get a little bit better. Now I'm going to do CIA, come at it from a slightly different angle, but I'm going to be a lot more cautious in that respect and follow things a little bit closer. I'm going to do some more mechanic sim, and I want to get some more of these Total War ones out so Pete could take a look at those and see if he wants to get anything. If he gets Rome, we could do a campaign where we're both two Roman families. But again, those are grand campaigns. Those things take a long time. But the history's fun. The battles are fun, and I like it. And it's cheap too. I think Total War Rome 2 is going cheaper now. And then we're gonna try to do some flying as well. Matt and I haven't flown in a while because my IL-2, I can't get to work I gotta figure out if I'm just gonna have to go vanilla on that or what. Speaking of vanilla, Crusader Kings 2 is free to play now. So I don't think Eric or Pete are looking to get those. So I don't think I'll be playing with them. But I will be coming over. Will be capable if they did. The problem is that I have to play vanilla, no mods, and I've bought so many. So many DLC for that I wouldn't be able to use any of it. So if you're watching, Pete, you probably don't need to get CK2. Crusader Kings 3 is going to come out. I'm going to get that eventually. Again, I feel like, I spent so much on DLC for CK2, and it's such an in-depth game. I almost wish they didn't have CK3 coming out, because I wouldn't have.
Keep left.
I don't need a new CK, you know? But I still want to write that short story that I'm planning on using that game for to set the the framework for it, in which I can flesh things out and just practice my short story writing. If I do that eventually, and I've been talking about it forever, but if I eventually get that done, I'll post a link to wherever my thing is. Whoa, it's a long way down here. Police too, right? Am I right? I didn't see if we crossed into another country yet. I don't even remember the progression of countries here. Is this an airport or not? And then speaking of air, I mean...
Go straight on.
Oh, and I also want to do another Sea of Thieves. Because they've done so many updates to Sea of Thieves that I would like to showcase some of what's new there. And again, Pete, I think that would be a fun one to get if it was cheap. Because, I mean, I have fun even on my own sailing around out there doing stuff, and I'm usually just avoiding people doing merchant stuff. Because I can't really attack anybody with one guy. But to have two of us out there, coordinating and doing stuff, that could be a lot of fun, I think. But it'd have to be for like $10. And I don't know how you track
Keep left.
Microsoft games to see what their sale prices are. I don't know how that's done. I do everything through Steam right now. Although Mac is talking about Green Man Gaming. I've never even looked into that to see what that is. But competition's a good thing for the consumer, so I may at some point. Don't want to shift my olives around here to 18 tons of olives in those plastic drums sitting behind me here. Other things I had on my list. I mean, I had Farming Simulator 19 on my list, but it's like $20, and I thought, I don't know. I mean, again, I don't need more games. It's cool that you get up to 16 people running one farm. So the idea of doing something with Pete or Eric would be fun. I doubt Eric would do it, possibly Pete.
Go straight
But
on.
it may not happen. DCS World we're going to do, although we may start with Rise of Flight, because Pete's new to flying, and he's hoping to get a joystick or something for Christmas. And I figure starting off with seat of your pants flying biplanes in World War I might be the best way to go. And since it's free to play, that seems to be, the right thing. And then DCS World is a lot more technical, but once you're flying jets and stuff, that can work. I think this is a roundabout coming up here. Pretty sure of it.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
I'm coming in, buddy. Are you going in too? I don't want to hit this guy. Alright, Transinet guy is going to wait for me.
Exit now.
Almost hit that sign. cut it inside there pretty well too. I don't think. Let's see. Show map. Show map.
Showing map.
I'm heading north, and I'm seeing the lights. That's interesting. 3:03 a.m. I will need to sleep and get fuel, but I'm not going to yet. Close panel. Close panel.
Turning info panel off.
I didn't realize I will need to spend the night somewhere along the way. So yeah, right after this, I'm planning on doing one more title today. So I'll have 3 in a row set up: Empire, Total War, Euro Truck Sim 2, and then one more. I don't know if it's going to be Phantom Doctrine.
Go straight on.
Or something else, because I don't know exactly how much time I'm going to have. But I'm going to think about it here while I'm driving. I guess I'm leaning towards Phantom Doctrine, but I don't know. I'm getting pulled around the corners. My phone is buzzing, so I'm reaching for my phone in my robe pocket. Like I said, I'm homesick today. I got a text message from the wife. Take a nap at 1, she says. Well, it's almost 1. So, orders from the wife. I may not play again. I may need to take a nap. This is interesting. This is border crossing? Is that what this is? Am I supposed to go through that? It didn't tell me. Yeah, so this is... Oh, darn, I don't know the flag. I don't know what I'm going into first, whether it's Estonia or Latvia. I think it's Latvia, because I'm going to end up... Yeah. I think I'm going to end up in Estonia. But I'm going 72. Yeah, so here's the border with customs and all that stuff. There's a Lithuanian flag. I know that one, at least. Poland, Lithuania is in Empire Total War. So yeah, I did my Empire Total War. Had a battle with the Iroquois. I won't say anything else about it. I'll let you watch. But just keep in mind that I hadn't played in a very long time. So you get an idea. Not to give too much away, but anyway. I got a campaign around the British. Oh, I gotta slow down a bit.
Go straight on.
I'm gonna pass this guy around the corner. I mean, he's not going that fast. And I know I'm in a no passing lane now, but what the actual heck, right? I don't know what his deal was. Little stop off there, flat area here out in Lithuania. So yeah, I enjoyed the ride along with Pete. The other day again, excuse me, my nose, I'm sick. He drove down
straight on.
just north of Rome. So he's on the map. He's southern Europe right now. I'm all the way up here in the Balkans. Or not the Balkans. The Baltic, sorry. Balkans are coming out soon, December 5th. So today's the 1st, 2nd, I think. 3 more days. They're going to come out with that one. So it's going to start me off again. I guess my next trip will be...
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
We'll say that I'm
Exit now.
driving my cab all the way back down to Krakow, to my garage down there, because it's going to reset me down there anyway. And then I don't know if I'm going to head towards the Balkans or back up into the Baltic. We'll see. Right now this is all new territory for me. And I'll probably do an American sim before the next time I do a Euro sim. And there's more there too as well, so. And there I just got out to northwestern Arizona. But it's fun stuff. Excuse me. Ooh. Too much speeding. Especially around that turn. Holy cow. Glad there's no car coming around there, because Alright, what is this? Is this a Lithuanian company? I don't know what... Those seem like Lithuanian flags, didn't they? They must not be, though. Because I'm no longer in Lithuania as far as I know. And I'm gonna probably stop at the next rest stop that I can. Show map.
Showing map.
Yeah, because I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to get tired. I'm gonna want to sleep. Close panel.
At the
Turning info
roundabout,
panel off.
take the second exit. Exit now.
There we go. Took that turn pretty good, right? Pretty solid. Nice looking morning. Although, I mean, I guess yeah, if I turn east is like that way. So I guess I don't know. What's the temperature out there? 17 degrees. 4:34 a.m. Plenty of fuel. I just gonna need rest here soon. Nothing like sleeping during the day.
Roundabout, take the second exit.
Yeah, I do wish that the Storm Chasers graphics were a little better. Like this maybe would be nice. But it is a sort of like a, I don't know if it's a Project Greenlight thing. It's somebody trying to put it together. I think ideally with games like that is they're looking to see if there's a market, and if enough people buy it, they can always come out with a new updated one with a better, engine and so forth. Right now they're like, okay, I don't know if this is going to sell. If it does well, they could port it to a new engine or something like that and make a Storm Chasers 2, which might be okay. Here I'm going to do my rest for the night. Looks like a good spot actually for it.
Recomputing.
Hotel.
Please make a U-turn when possible. Never mind. I'll find a new route.
There you go. Thanks, Doug. Doug's pretty helpful. So anyway, get the front there. Don't get up on that curb. All the way up. I should be getting that message that I could park here, right? I'm not getting the message that I could park here. But let's see. I'll turn this off. Yeah, it's not doing it. It must not be this spot. It must not be this spot. So I gotta kinda come around. Park in one of these other spots. I don't know why. I don't know why it wouldn't allow me to park in that last spot. But whatevs. These are overnight truck parking spots. Are they not? Right? Here we go. Okay, yeah. I don't know why that first spot's off limits, but I guess it's off limits. There we go. Park. Turn it off. Ooh, what's his face is playing Three Kingdoms. Okay. This is where we're going to stay. We're going to unload it here and then go into that 3-star hotel. Which is good enough, right? Good enough's good enough. Had a shower, had breakfast. It was 2 in the afternoon. Nice looking day. We can drive into the night. This will be good. Start this baby up. 30 degrees out now, centigrade. That's a pretty big deal. We're going to need to fix this thing when we get up into the great north up there. So, all right. So how do I get out of here? I guess there's no exit out that way. I do have to turn it around. Kind of come out the way I came in, right? never unhitched the trailer, so I was at a hotel, internet. You watched a episode of Ghost Recon Wildlands. I recommend you watch the last one. We catch El Posolero. Can do it in grand style. Pretty soon, coming to a TV near you. Flashing lights.
Right.
Pete's also talking about what's it called? Bigfoot. Which, when I first heard of it, I thought, Bigfoot, really? But it does look like a lot of fun. You watch the video. The graphics aren't even bad either. It's pretty good. So, not full price. Another game I really want to get eventually, which I actually will get eventually. It's been
Keep left.
early release for a very long time. And I understand they had some problems with the team, and then they got bought out, and now the new owner is investing more in it. It's what's it called? The simulation, the medieval simulation of the Guild 3. So I will get that eventually, but I was trying to wait until it was full release. But it's a lot like the one I already have, Selig, although Selig is it's the same sort of simulation, but it's the Anglo-Saxon period, like in the 9th century. This one, the Guild 3, is the 15th century, so it's the 1400s. Ooh, 50. Well, that's a speed trap, isn't it? You see that? Dirt bags. Nice little spot there. Little bus stop. It's a little frontage road. I don't know what. 50 again here. I guess we're coming through a town, but I'm just going to let it roll. Looks like it pulled over. Neat looking town here with a little river and all that. I'm in Estonia, I believe. Beautiful church. I don't think I have my capture thing set up. Eastern Orthodox. Interesting symbol at the top there. It's like a Viking longship or something like that. I assumed it was Eastern Orthodox. I'm maybe wrong. Another bus stop coming out of town here. I'll speed them at 80. Although it looks like these tour buses aren't going that far. They're not in a hurry to get 18 tons of olives up into Estonia. Oh no, Estonia's where I'm going. Maybe this is Latvia. Tallinna. There you go. Buddy. Hey, buddy! Anyway, help me keep an eye for these speed traps. I don't know how fast I want to go. I may go 75. Semi-cruise there. I don't need fuel or anything like that. The road's a little windy a bit here. I could come off the gas a little bit, but I don't know. I want to get there on time. Deliver these olives, baby. That's what I do. So I get paid the bucks. Yeah, so I mean, even though I said I wouldn't buy any new games. Oh yeah, so then again, eventually when Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 comes out, obviously in 2020, probably going to end up getting that. And Pete and I may end up getting it, especially if he has a flight stick. And I think they're going to work out... Oh, there's the Baltic. Beach. That's pretty cool, isn't it? That's neat. That's pretty cool. I gotta get my headset thing worked out so I can take those shots again. For some reason I can't right now. Beautiful day too, huh? Wow, that's impressive. A lot of ancient mariners sailing those seas. So anyway, when they get Flight Simulator and Pete and I are there, if they have shared cockpit, which I think is something they're working on, that new Flight Simulator is just insane looking. And And then the biggest challenge for Pete and I become, well, what do we want to do? Do we want to fly around the United States together? Do we want to fly around the world together? Do we want to fly contiguous, meaning, you know, from one place to another, like fly around the world? Or do we want to simply, you know, jump to a spot and then fly that area? So I generally lean more towards contiguous, but the problem is, if we're doing general aviation, small aircraft, that could be forever. And then where do you want to go? Like, what do you want to see? Do I want to see the things I already know and see? Do I want to probably we'd fly around our neighborhood first to show where we're from. But after that, I mean, do we want to go by like the Mount Rushmore, place we've seen, you know, in person several times? Or do we want to go see,
Go straight on.
you know, the Eiffel Tower or something? You know, Route 50. I'm speeding. Show map.
Showing map.
Okay. So my cruise.
Go straight on.
Beautiful little area here. The Latvians, you guys have a nice country. I dig it. It's like a campground, the whole thing. Valmiera, off to our right there. Very nice. Here looks like we're coming up on the border. Alright, so this should be Estonia that we're coming into. At least I think it's Latvia, then Estonia. I don't think it's the other way around. But I don't know. Alright, close panel. Close panel. Close panel.
Turning info panel off.
Alright, so now the speed limit is 70, and here we are going across the border. Here we are, coming into Estonia. I think it's Estonia. Let's see, is there a sign here? Something that says it. Welcome to... Sorry about this, Niffles. Parnu. Oh, I got some speed reductions coming up here or something. I think that's what I was saying. Fuel, we're good for fuel. We have more than half a tank.
Go straight on.
I have the yellow, so I've got, I mean, it doesn't look like, I don't know what that was. Right? Was that a yield? Jeez, I gotta learn, I gotta reacquaint myself with those European road signs, because I need to know that. Hey, buddy. Little shop here. Bus stops again. Yeah, this is like a state park. I mean, back in the States, kind of what this looks like. So yeah, that'll change things when we get that. But and we've also been playing the Division with Pete. So we've got that. We'll just talk about Division 2, but we're not sure. I also want to get back to doing a little bit of
Go straight on.
Motorsport Manager, managing the F1 team. But again, I guess you'll see what I do. Eventually, I'll do something. But you know, things get busy.
Keep right, and then turn right.
And it is what it is. All right, Parnu discovered. Holy
Turn right.
cow! Boy, that was brake test. I don't think you could turn right here on red in Europe. And since I don't remember, I'm not going to. Cleared it. We're a little bit wide there, but that's alright. Driving my Renault here. Oh, this is Parnu. I'm not ending up in Parnu. I'm just turning off it. So there's Parnu is back that way. Around the bend. I'm gonna head past it. By the rail here. Following the tracks north out of here. Speed limit 70. Every time I set my cruise, the speed changes. Now I got something off here to the right, and I got traffic coming along, so I have to slow down to get around this, over this river. Great place to have an incident, right? Looks like he's got car trouble. Oh yeah. Good for you, whoever caught that Adamant reference. It looks like I got another right turn coming up here ahead. Show map.
Showing map.
Alright, my ETA is 1802. A couple more hours. Ooh, I gotta watch where I'm going. Close panel. Close panel.
Turning info panel off.
Trying to see this. See my light there. There we are. Take a look outside. Hey, dude. Yeah, so Pete, I noticed you haven't done much of the broadcasting recently. I think
Keep right, and then turn right.
Pete's looking at getting a new hard drive, which is a big deal, and new internet service. So I'm looking forward to seeing some of Pete's new videos coming up. Because since he'll have better broadcast quality, so he won't have to worry about not broadcasting as much. He's going to get his own dedicated gaming drive, so he'll be able to do kind of like what I do. You can record to, if you're not broadcasting outright, you can record to your drive, and as long as you're recording to a drive that's not what you're playing the game from,
Take the second exit.
it's pretty smooth. I'm recording. I'm playing on my C drive, and I'm recording to my E drive, and the quality works pretty well. So
Exit now.
Pete's gonna be able to do that, and Pete also has, like I do, actually Blender. I know nothing about it yet, but Pete went to school for animation, so I'm excited to see what Pete can do there. Speed camera. Maybe we can work on something together. I don't know. I mean, that'd be just fun. He was saying something that he thought that the developer team for American Sim, which is the same developer as this, used Blender to create these, this environment. I don't know what game engine this uses, but that's pretty cool. I mean, theoretically, if that's the case, you can load these resources in and load in this scenery and, load a couple characters in and have them interact within this environment. That'd be kind of fun.
Go straight on.
Gotta keep an eye on the speed here. I'm gonna set it at 83. It's about as much as I want to do in this rig here. What time is it? 1702. Show map.
Showing map.
ETA 1807. I'm getting close. An hour. I'm an hour out. Close panel.
Turning info
Go
panel
straight
off.
Police. Nice little kind of straightaway drive here too. Riding along. Checking my right mirror there. Is this a roundabout? Yeah. Not really a roundabout, but an intersection of sorts. So yeah, I mean, always a lot going on. I'm not always quite sure what to suggest, because sometimes I just sit down and think, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna do Phantom Doctrine as opposed to anything else. I still have We the Revolution I haven't shown. That's about the French Revolution, obviously. And that's a single player one where you play a judge. Maybe I'll do that one sometime soon. In revolutionary France, and that was chaos back then. If you think of revolutions and the way they can go, the American Revolution went about 90% optimal. The French Revolution was about 20%. It quickly turned into a feeding frenzy, a bloodbath, and it was a bit crazy. It was crazy times. So trying to establish yourself as a judge in that period, it wasn't simply about hearing these cases. You had to consider the political ramifications of every decision you made. Unfortunately, there's a lot of that going on right now in
Keep
my own
right,
country, but
and then exit right.
back then it was even, you couldn't just
Exit right.
say this is the right decision. You have to think about what are the consequences of making a decision on either way. Who's out to get me, and how are they going to use this? But so interesting. I want to try that as well. There's games I've finished up on a little bit, like Carrier Deck. I'm getting close to the end of that. It's fun, kind of a time killer, but it's not, with all these other games I have, it's not one that I really want to spend a whole ton of time on. There's where I came off. Yeah, good stuff. And one of the ones I really enjoyed, you can always go back and watch it. I think it's in my, I have a playlist on it. It's the Firewatch. I do like Firewatch. Unfortunately, it's a story game. It's very linear, although it does change slightly depending on some of the decisions you make.
Go straight on.
So, I'm speeding. Okay, I'm coming. I got my thing coming up here, but that's a fun watch too.
Get
If you're
ready
ever
to turn right.
looking for something to do, crossing the railroad there. The brakes here because I got the BLT coming up on my right. Paldiski.
Turn right.
Baltic Tourist. And then I gotta fix my truck because of my accident up on the curb a little bit there. And then get some rest for the next one out.
Get ready to turn right.
I'm getting ready, Doug.
Turn right.
Okay, Doug. Doug is ever present and always paying attention. Alright, there's our bay. Bay
Here we
number
are,
2.
Safe and sound.
He even adds commentary. Alright, this is a very wide building. And it's going to require, I think I want to come down here and turn around. I should have done this differently. Okay. Hold on. Sort of redoing this here. Because I want to pull back this way. Alright, straighten out. Should be able to do this. Go. I think I'm getting it. Not sure. I may be a little bit left aligned. Well, I'm good. I'm just gonna do that. I know I'm a little off, but they can put the ramp. See, they can fit the ramp from there onto the back, so that's good. That's why it's good enough. As long as it can fit that platform on there, they'll be able to unload. Little rookie-ish, but not too bad. All right, there we go. And I pulled in some quiche. All right, so now actually I have to go. That's right, I'm not done. I got to go find a place to sleep and fix my truck in town if I can. There is no repair shop here. Well, I may not get to repair things. Instead, I'm going to have... Oh, wait, here's a repair shop and a place to sleep. So I'm going to go do that. That's what's going to go.
Here we go.
I'll spend the night there. All right, let's see. I'm going to pull out of here. Pull away from see my guy moving his hands there. Us leaving. Checking all the different angles. We'll stop here. Alright, turn left.
Get ready to turn left.
Alright.
Turn left.
At least I could still hear Doug. That's how I knew which way to go. I can't see around this bush. Alright, let's go fix this thing. Spend the night someplace. Oops. And then next time I get a job, I'll get it in the morning.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Okay.
Turn left.
And when I get a green light, I will. Ooh, I'm on that line. Cripes. That's a little close. There we are.
Turn right.
Okay. Well, that looks good. Skewered kebabs. Numme. Good stuff. Tallinn discovered. Look at that. 7 out of 35 in the Baltic. Again, sorry about my stuffed upness. Called in today and slept in. Got a few things to do around the house, but
Get ready to turn right.
oh no, I'm not doing that. This is that not? Okay, that's just a place. I turn right. I'm gonna discover the Scania dealer, which is where I'm getting my stuff. So that gets discovered. Scania
You've
truck.
arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
And I will sleep in here as well. Okay, so I don't want to buy a truck. I do want to get repairs. And they'll repair my Renault because they're good like that. Alright, put a brake on there. Turn it off and hit enter. What's this going to cost me? Service. 7,000 euros. Wow. 7 out of 11, or 7 out of 13 I just made. Unbelievable. There's my pendant. That's my trucking company. Alright, so then I want to sleep here. So I can start up the next day. I don't know where. Oh, stop the engine. Oh, I could sleep here? I'll do that then. Alright. Okay. And then we'll rest, and then we'll call that a day. Almost 4 in the morning. We're going to start off here at the Scania dealer up in wherever we stopped. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.